What is going on, y'all? C-Bow back with another video after quite a long hiatus, might I say. But man, I just really had to collect my thoughts after the Knicks and Pacers game last night. That one was very devastating to me. We were up 15 with like 3.5, 4 minutes left. We were up 9 with 50 seconds. Oh my, there's just so much that went wrong that had to go wrong for the Pacers to even have a shot. It didn't happen. Aaron Nesmith had 19 points in the fourth quarter. He started banging threes every single play. Entered Steph Curry mode, bro. Be so for real, bro. I can't believe that it just happened. I all night and all day so far today. I've been distraught. Like, I don't even know how to, like, I'm just hurt. Really. I'm on Twitter. I'm tweeting during the game like, Knicks in 4. I don't even care. Nothing changed my mind. Because we were up 20. Like, the entire second half. Y'all. And we lose. And apparently some Pacers fans bookmarked my tweet or my post on X or whatever. I don't care. And they started talking to me after the game. I'm like, say something during the game, bro. Like, what we doing? I'm like, hey, I'm not worried. Knicks in 5. And they're like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, hey, we'll see what happens when it's 1-1 after next game. And he's like, I'm on vacation right now. I'll probably forget to get back to you. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, buddy. I'm sure. You're on vacation right now, huh? Be so for real, bro. I don't care. The Pacers are the corniest team in the league. Tyrese Halliburton's corny, bro. Corny. You don't do anything all game. You get carried by Aaron Nesmith and you hit a shot at the end of the game out here. Okay, bro. Be so for real. Aaron Nesmith won that game. The Knicks lost that game. Let me calm down. Let's talk about why the Knicks lost that game. And to me, there's two main reasons. Very easy to see, very easy to point out. OG Anunoby and Karl-Anthony Towns. I think Brunson maybe missed one too, but just free throws at the end of the game. Like, you're getting fouled. You don't need to be up at that line like, okay, I need to lock in to make this. No, you're up 10 with like a minute left. They're going to foul. You need to be prepared for that moment. You can't be missing free throws at the end of the game like that. Like, that's just unacceptable. I don't know how viral this is, but I'm all over Knicks Twitter, and there's like all these clips of like with like 40 seconds left or whatever. It's like Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson getting into it on the bench, and like Cat's just like not having. He's like he's just so frustrated, as he should be. The whole team was frustrated, but they're just like beefing over there. I'm like, I get it. It's the playoffs. You're sliding. You're selling. There's gonna be frustration. I think that was right after one of the missed free throws too. So like, I get it, but that can't keep happening. The guys got to come together. They can't be falling and then getting onto each other, not being there for like that just can't happen. Like, they got to be a team. That's the only way they're gonna win. The Pacers are too good. They play too fast. They're pretty deep. They're deeper than the Knicks for sure. And like, if the guys aren't gonna come out and be together, like, I don't know. But the other main thing that led to the defeat last night for me is honestly the defense in like the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter, and then also in overtime. Like, first of all, the first half was beautiful. The defenses that we were running, like the drop coverage, got us into a little bit of trouble in the second quarter whenever Tyrese started hitting his threes and being able to pick that apart. And then for the most of the second half, like, Tibbs was doing a great job of switching up the coverages so that they can't get too comfortable. And he's just kind of going back and forth between like blitzing, hedging, switching, and then mixing the drop coverage every now and then. And to end the game, that just wasn't the case. Like, I don't think it's on Tibbs at all. because he coached a great game, in my opinion, for the most part. Like, there's obviously still things we can nitpick, but if you're on the floor, you got to know what type of defense you're running. And there was just so many times towards the end of the game where, regardless of who it was out there, because Mitchell Robinson had one of the worst ones where he just didn't guard anybody at the end of the game. I think it was on the Obi Toppin dunk to end it. And how, regardless of what coverage you're supposed to be running, there has to be communication between the two guys on the ball on a screen, regardless of what it is. So that's what I don't understand. You have OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson, the two best defenders on the team, probably. And y'all aren't talking about what to do on one of the last plays of the game on a screen between the two of you? Y'all, be so for real. Be so for real. That's like, what are we doing? Be like, screen's coming, hedge, switch, blitz. It's that easy. That's taught at every level of basketball. Mitchell Robinson's man is coming to set a screen, like, hey, or you're not going to say exactly what you're doing, but they probably have like code names or whatever to be like, hey, I'm hedging on your right, blitzing on your right, something along those lines. Regardless of what it is, I genuinely think that the Pacers, they probably deserve to win that game because the Knicks led up and got comfortable and stopped focusing and doing the things that got them to that point in the game where they were up 15 with a few minutes left. With that being said, I really do think that that's going to be the worst game that the Knicks play. We've seen it every time that the Knicks have had a loss that they kind of just fumbled it away, that they come back and they are completely different. Their intensity's ramped up. Their focus throughout the entirety of the game is so much higher than it was before. And also, like, even from the coaching staff, like, those guys are more into it after a game like that, which is the way that it should be, obviously. But, like, I don't know if that's the case with a lot of other teams. Like, I feel like the Knicks really do it to the next level. And this isn't me being biased. I know y'all see the Brunson poster, the Melo poster. I'm a Knicks fan. I don't think I'm being biased here. Like, I think after the Knicks have a bad loss like that they're probably the best in the league at coming back with a proper intensity. But yeah, I think my keys for the next game for them are definitely keep looking for Cat. He had a great game, but I think this is really a team where Cat can take advantage of a lot of the matchups he's going to get. I don't think Miles Turner is going to be able to guard him without getting into foul trouble. I don't think Pascal Siakam can guard him. They're going to have to send multiple bodies at him. And he can kick out. He's a great playmaking big. He's either going to finish over the top, get fouled, or he's going to be able to kick out. And that's exactly what we need him to do. With that being said, Josh Hart had a great shooting night. He came out aggressive and ready to shoot the ball. He needs to keep doing that. And if not, they need to put either Miles McBride in there more, which he had a great game, by the way. Miles McBride had a great game. Possibly his best game of this playoffs. Either him or Mitchell Robinson to start the double bigs or just play the double big lineup more because we've seen all playoffs has been great for them. But, yeah, those are my two things. Getting guys like Deuce McBride and Mitchell Robinson in the game more, especially when they play like they did in game one. And then just taking advantage of mismatches whenever Carl is in the game. Beyond that, like just in the Western Conference Series, I don't know how it's going to turn out. Like I haven't seen a lot about how bad Anthony Edwards' ankle injury was that he had. And then something happened with Julius Randle in the second half. I think I don't really remember. I was kind of like halfway watching that game. I was kind of preoccupied, but definitely Julius Randle is going to have to be big for them. Keep being aggressive. Keep being a big body. We know how he is. He's a very physical guy, hard to guard, especially for them. Like I don't think they can just throw Alex Caruso on him like they want to. I think he's too strong and too physical for that, and he doesn't care about the foul trouble like maybe Jokic did, because Jokic has to be out there for 48 minutes. On top of that, just like the bench guys like Dante DiVincenzo, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Nasri, they have to be better. They can't be just throwing up threes like they were in game one. They have to pick their shots better and just be more effective and find other ways to impact the game besides just shooting threes. So it's kind of my takeaways. I'll be back tomorrow with a little recap from Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. But until then, peace.